Merci, chantez, chantez. To God be the glory.
Sing the song, Rashida.
You better sing when your producer's singing it. Come on now. Like a river, joy flows through my soul. Happy feelings I cannot control. So you can talk about me and scandalize my name. I'll keep pushing on. I can stand the rain. The storm will end, the sun will shine again. No, I ain't mad at you, 'cause he's my friend. He taught me to love even my enemies. The sound of his name brings me to my knees. Oh, so don't you tell me I cannot make it. Don't you tell me I cannot take it. Don't you tell me, 'cause you don't know nothing about me. No. Don't you tell me, 'cause I got a secret. I will tell you, 'cause I cannot keep it. I know somebody loves unconditionally. He's got love for me. He's got love for you. He's the Prince of Peace. How could I refuse? He knows that I will stumble, but like air I'll rise. He is my keeper. In me he's alive. When I've done wrong, he forgives me first. I drank from the fountain that quenches my thirst. What more could I ask for? He supplies my needs. I tell you, he's the reason that I sing. Oh, I sing. 'Cause I'm free. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know. So why should I feel lonely and long for heaven and home? When Jesus is my portion. A constant friend is he. His eye is on the sparrow, and I sing. 'Cause I'm free. I know when you know. Know in my chest. Thank you.
All right, now I need everybody to get up out your seat, because it's time to start the Sandra Show! Oh, yeah!
Y'all better make some noise up in this place. Hello and welcome to the Sandra Show. I need y'all to go ahead and get all comfy, grab that bubbly beverage, and
yeah.
let's get this show started. Let's get it started. Woo. Are y'all ready? Listen, because the streets are buzzing, the timelines are popping, and the tea is steaming. Today, we're breaking it all down the way that we do. From the culture, for the culture. From viral moments to jaw-dropping drama, y'all, we the people, we got questions. And you know we are coming with nothing but the truth. Let's get into it. All right, so y'all, President Trump just shook the global economy by announcing a 10% baseline tariff on every single import coming into the United States, with even higher rates up to 34% for countries like China and the EU. Don't even do it, Chris. I knew you were looking for that soundbite.
China.
So he bypassed Congress by declaring a national economic emergency under a decades-old law and claims it's all about restoring economic fairness. But critics warn it could raise prices on everyday goods, trigger a global trade war, and hurt American families. You know what? I'm hoping that we're not going in that direction, you know?
Oh,
We're going to leave that on the table and let's move on, y'all. Woo! I knew it was coming. So listen, Senator Cory Booker made history with a 25-hour and 5-minute speech on the Senate floor, beating the old record by almost an hour.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Right? So you want to know what his goal was or is? To protest President Trump's agenda and sound the alarm on what he calls attacks on civil rights, democracy, and working class families. Yes, this wasn't just a flex. Booker made it, let's say Senator, okay? Senator Booker made it clear that while Strom Thurmond once held the record filibustering against y'all, check this, civil rights, he was speaking in spite of that legacy. So with 1,164 pages of prepared remarks, he took a firm stand, literally and symbolically, against what he says is a government that's lost its moral compass. Woo! So whether you agree with him or not, standing up and staying up for over 25 hours is a commitment. Can we agree?
Yes.
That is a commitment. So Senator Booker's message was loud, clear, and it was definitely historic. Woo, Chris, guys, what do y'all think about this whole Senate 25 hours? No?
I ain't got that much time for nothing. I'm sorry.
When I tell you,
with
I
you.
think him taking the time to actually talk about it is something that we needed. The last time that this happened in Congress on the Senate floor, it was against civil rights. So it's amazing that he actually won in the sense of how long he was on the Senate floor. And it shows that he defeated someone who was totally not for civil rights and everything that he was speaking about. So I'm very happy about that. He received a standing ovation. If I'm not mistaken, there were like tens and tens of millions of people watching him on his TikTok, watching him on social media. It's been unbelievable to start seeing all the content that we're getting because of him speaking out on the Senate floor. And he also I know.
Take my whole Tuesday.
Thank you so much.
Take it. That's fine.
He also mentioned my cousin, the late great Congressman John Lewis, at the beginning of his speech, and he also mentioned him at the end of his speech. And one of the most amazing things that I love about Cousin John,
Come on, cuz.
he gave us all action items to do. And the biggest one is to stay in good trouble. So I think that was the best good trouble that anyone could be in. So thank you very much, Senator Cory Booker. Come on, y'all.
Yeah, good trouble.
All right, let's move on, y'all. It's time to turn the energy all the way up. Our next guest is an independent powerhouse who's been making serious waves with a sound that blends Afro beats and soul like no other. From winning the Flex Music competition to building a loyal fan base known as the Zebras, he's proven he's one to watch. And tonight, he's blessing us with a live performance straight from his new album titled Glory. Y'all, please make some noise and welcome to the TSS Spotlight, Coco!
like players start is small. Many times with this boy don't follow. But I rise, oh nah. Been a long time on the road, oh now we here. Gone are the days if I drunk bed too. Many things with my eye don't see. Many hate and many jealousy. Many things with my eye don't see. Many hate and many jealousy. So I give God the glory. Well, you don't change my story. Now nothing to worry. Nothing to worry. So I give God the glory. Now you don't change my story. Now nothing to worry. Nothing to worry. Now the blessings plenty. This is who I was meant to be. Everywhere now they know me. If I drop bed to them, feel who they call me. They ask me say where I be. I tell them say I'm on the road, I'm on the road, Many things with my eye don't see. Many hate and many jealousy. Many things with my eye don't see. Many hate and many jealousy. So I give God the glory. Well, you don't change my story. Now nothing to worry. Nothing to worry. So I give God the glory. Now you don't change my story. Now nothing to worry. Nothing to worry. So I give God the glory. Now you don't change my story. Now nothing to worry. Nothing to worry. So I give God the glory. Now you don't change my story. Now nothing to worry. Nothing to worry. Now the blessings plenty. This is who I was meant to be. Everywhere now they know me. If I don't pay to them, feel what they call me. They ask me see where I be. I tell them say I'm on the road, I'm on the road,
Give it up for Coco! Thank you so much! Oh my goodness, I love it! That's funky! Can you tell us where we can find your music?
Yeah, you guys can find my music on iTunes, on Spotify, on YouTube, all streaming platforms.
All streaming. We'll be right back! Yes! Love it! Thank you so much! Thank you so much! It's always an honor.
I'm in the city.
Likewise! I love it! Different colors! Fabulous! back to the Cassandra Show. Listen, all right, y'all. Get ready because today's guests are serving more than just food vibes. They're serving up flavor, franchise power, and a whole lot of Philly pride. One started in a gas station with a dream and a cheesesteak, and the other said, let's take this nationwide. Y'all, please put your hands together and show some love for the duo behind Big Dave's Cheesesteaks expansion into Central Florida, Derek Hayes and Derek Lewis. Woo! Hey, the Derricks are in the house. Woo! Yes, y'all better make some noise. Hey, hello there. Great to see you. Everything. Please have a seat, gentlemen. How y'all doing today?
Fantastic, cousin.
Oh my goodness, exactly, right? I love it. This is my cousin. Y'all know that. I love it. So listen, you all have an amazing project going on. Derek, if I could speak to you, Derek, how did this happen, first of all, before we move on?
I think it was so aligned. I was at one of my investors' homes, and Derek was the keynote speaker.
Ah.
And I heard him say he was the president of Pepsi. And
Come on now.
And I'm from Philly, and I ain't had no Pepsi deal. I'm like, hold up. Yo, where's my Pepsi deal at? I need mine right now.
I love it.
And then I was like, what did I just do?
You did what you're supposed to do.
You know, this is proof that if you really shoot your shot, you can make the basket.
Yes.
And that's what I did. I made the basket.
It's so true. It's
Yeah.
so true. It's so wonderful to have both of you. So, Mr. Hayes, first, when you started selling cheesesteaks out of a gas station, did you ever imagine it would grow into a franchise empire?
Well, yeah. You know, some people, say that their dream shocked them. Mm-hmm. Mine didn't shock me because I already knew my purpose. I knew how bad I wanted it. Me coming from West Philly with not many resources, and I was given the opportunity. I'm like, I'm gonna take advantage of this no matter how hard it get. But the roller coaster rides, they will have you sometimes believing that you can't get across the road.
True.
But I just kept fighting and fighting and fighting. And one day I had my opportunity with Eve, the rapper. She came in and ate a cheesesteak and just
Amazing.
blew it all up.
Blew it up. Just
Yeah.
went viral.
Yeah, and then me seeing my father pass away from lung cancer, it put a different drive in me. So, I hope I don't cry Saturday because it's emotional for me because me and this brother, we've been through a whole lot together, and he's finally about to be able to cut his ribbon on a franchise unit that I dreamed about, and I'm in Orlando.
Isn't that amazing?
Well, Vito.
And if
right.
you do cry, it's okay.
Oh no, I'm a crier.
I love it.
It's okay.
Yeah,
love
but I
it.
feel like, I just said this on social media about a week ago. Men, we don't get a chance to let our emotions out.
It's true.
As a kid, you fall, you scrape your knees, get back up, be tough. And
Right.
we carry a lot of that a long way.
Yes.
So when we're in our darkest moments, like building a company,
Yes.
or trying to figure out resources, or trying to get in rooms that you may not look like the people in those rooms, but when you got purpose and self-motivation,
Yes.
can't nothing block that.
It's everything.
It's everything.
Nothing can stop it.
Nah.
All the way up.
And I believe that, and that's where we're going right
I
now.
love it, and that's where we are.
Yes, yes.
So, Mr. Luke.
Right, yeah, amen to that.
Yes. Everything. So, we know who you are, how powerful you are, how life-changing you can be to people. We also know that you could have partnered with any brand. Tell us why Big Dave's? What about Derek's story or the product spoke to your purpose?
Well, his story is compelling. I'm going to get to that in a minute. But first of all, I love the category. I'm a big cheesesteak guy. I grew up eating cheesesteaks in Washington, D.C. From some very, this size, enjoy the meal. As I moved around the country, it was a void to fill because you don't have the Philadelphia flavor sort of expand. I lived all over the country, and so it was a category I always missed. And so I think, getting back into the East Coast and moving down into Florida and hooking up with Derek, as he said, at that summit in New York many years ago, it brought back this sort of idea and engagement back with the cheesesteak category.
Wow.
So I love the category. His brand is a world-class brand. It's a top-tier Philadelphia cheesesteak brand. This market will get to see this 4 or 5 this Saturday. So everybody come out to the Oviedo location. We're opening up one.
Let me
Oviedo.
get that down.
All right, each
You see?
That's
East
a little
Mitchell
closer
Hammond
to me
Road.
right there. Yes,
Hey, come on out, man. We
Yes,
got
sir.
you. I got you covered.
That's
sir.
everything. So, Mr. Lewis, 10 franchises?
He made me do the deal. I didn't want to do 10.
Franchises
But you
is
gotta
a
tell them why
big
you-
leap.
Well, I mean, look, I go big, right? So
Go
look,
big or go home.
You can't make a whole lot of money on one. You can make money on 10, But the fact is, I want to do the whole market because with this brand, you need a certain standard of consistency. You need to model the behavior of what Derek built and set up in Atlanta, which is going to set up another market. And so in my mind, you got to sort of go big or go home in this, right? And so we
Yes.
had that conversation. The footprint is ideal. Again, there are a lot of Northeast consumers that live in this market, a lot of tourists that come to this market. A lot of people crave the Philly staples all the
Yes.
time, whether from Philly or not from Philly.
We just love Philly.
And so
period, right?
bringing a top tier brand in this market with all the activity this market has, the growth it has, there's unlimited potential for it. And so I'm really excited about the future of the brand as it starts to build out in Florida and other parts of the country. So we want to set that trend here. We get to do it starting this Saturday. 3 weeks later, we're going to be down in Soto with another site.
Wow.
So we have 2 sites open in April, and that'll be our 6th location in the market, because we have 2 in each of the stadiums, Camping World and Kia Center. So
Wow,
we're
that's
off to a great
amazing.
start. We're off to a great
Yes,
start.
you are.
Going back to a deal that I signed less than 18 months ago.
Are you serious? And already getting ready to start and move forward with 10 franchises. So you both are visionaries in your own lanes. What have you learned from each other during this process that's helped you grow as men and business leaders?
I think patience.
Ooh.
I think, speaking for myself throughout, this whole situation has just been learning how to navigate through storms. Because build outs, you're gonna have change orders, your opening date, you'll be like, oh, I'm gonna open this day, then, that changes because an order might got stuck somewhere or a contractor may can't get certain things done. But we've learned to stay aligned.
That's
and,
amazing.
and
That's
what's
key.
good for me is that, he had 30 plus years, in the corporate space.
Yes.
So he understands, when things don't go as planned, but also he's teaching me, this is how you navigate through things. It's not a chess game. It's not a checkers game. It's chess.
chess.
Yeah. So I've learned to, just hold my own as a businessman. It's not too many, people 37 years old making it out of places like I've made it with no business experience, all hustle and muscle, and getting the respect of a brand like
Come
Big
on.
Dave's.
I
Right?
believe that's a God thing.
yes.
Go.
Look, it's special when you have 2 people that do have aligned on a shared vision. So we're very aligned on the vision of the brand, the future of the brand, right? We also have this, I think, very strong trust and collaboration model that we have in place, right? Even though there are forces that are sometimes around us that can disrupt that, our foundation there is so strong it doesn't move the needle whatsoever. Matter of fact, it actually locks our trust and commitment in collaboration even much further. So we love that about each other. We have that
Yes.
that cemented us, and I think also we operate with purpose as well. While we're in business, as a business case, we want to make money. We also want to pay it forward and make sure we're giving back
Yes.
and setting up the next generation, right, of leaders and entrepreneurs and communities that are being underserved, right? So that whole framework there I just talked about is really the why we do what we do and how we've been so smooth at doing it so far. We're learning a lot. I'm still learning a lot. I'm always a continuous learner. I think you have to be in the space to get better at what you do. You never sort of rest on yesterday's laurels. So I'm learning a lot through the last 16, 17 months. I've learned a ton. I'm going to be better at opening more and more as we go down the path, which is going to be wonderful for this great community that I live
Yes.
here. in.
Yes.
It's going to be great for his brand. It's going to be great for consumers.
It most definitely is. Now, you said something before that I'm trying to remember. You said you used to be a taker, but now you're a giver. What
Right.
was the?
I used to be, it was go-getter,
Yes, you
go-giver.
were a go-getter. Now you're a go-giver.
This is
If
go-giver
this
mode.
is not a testament
It is. It's
to
under that
you being
framework.
a go-giver,
Absolutely.
nothing is.
Absolutely.
Thank you. When I tell you, that means everything. So food is one thing, but culture is another. How do you plan to keep the heart and soul of Big Dave's alive as it spreads across new cities?
Good question.
I like
Hey,
that.
look, let me tell you what's funny about that. That's sort of how my life went. Me being from West Philly, which I'm only a couple blocks from Will Smith.
Born and raised. Come on.
Love it.
Yeah. and how he got sent to Bel Air, I got sent to Athens, Georgia.
Wow.
So that's actually how I came on the southeast side, because I was living up north. But see, the thing with me is I never went to school with different races. So my grandparents retired and moved to Athens, and I kept getting in trouble in Philly. And my parents was like, you know what? We're gonna ship you on off.
I love
And
it.
it was the best thing that could have happened for me, because I got a chance to not get tricked out of my spot.
Oh,
And I like to talk about that because you are what you see.
yes.
And I was able to see other things around me that I didn't see before me. And I was like, I want change. And when I went back to the ghetto, I'm like, yeah, this is okay to come out of, but I also want to strive out of it and motivate people that look just like me, that they could do it too. And for me, you always got to shoot a basketball, run a football, or get on the microphone. I wanted to use this.
Yes.
And I didn't use this a whole lot in school. I always would think, I got a better way to do this. I always been a facilitator. I always knew I was an entrepreneur at heart. I was selling bean pies at 11 years old in Philadelphia
Wow.
newspapers
Yes.
and shoveling snow. So I always like to go out and get things, but when I picked D as the first franchisee, I knew that I wasn't taking a gamble. Because I knew this brother, I knew what he stood for.
Yes.
So that allowed our alignment. I
Yes.
said, he is going to ramp up the brand. He's going to disrupt his market.
Yes.
And now we're talking about 5 locations in 18 months.
That's amazing.
That's disruption.
6.
Yes.
6.
Oh, you better get it
Come
straight. He signed for 6 already, right?
Yeah,
I
but it's
love
just
it.
like, you know, the things that he has done for the brand, I can't ask for more.
That's everything.
It's
So many
teamwork.
people dream to have the opportunity that you have and to hear how grateful you are
Yeah.
and the partnership that you have with Mr. Lewis. We wish you all the biggest of
Well,
successes
thank you
in
so
what
much.
you do. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Is there anything you'd like to say, Mr. Lewis, before we head out of here?
Come out to Oviedo this Saturday, 4
Yes.
5
Yes.
at 12 p.m. noon, ribbon cutting. The best cheesesteaks in America.
The
will be
best
served. And egg rolls,
cheesesteaks
too.
in
y'all out there for
America
lunch.
and egg rolls. To our viewers, thank y'all so much for joining us. We will be back here tomorrow at 7 p.m. Don't miss it. For the culture.
All right, now everybody, come on. Let's get up. Let's get out of here. Come on, come on, come on. Let's just scan that QR code at the bottom of your screen. Oh, yeah, because we got so much more exclusive content for y'all right here only on the Sandra Show. Thanks so much for tuning in, hanging on the beautiful Omarosa set, and hanging with our amazing guests. We'll be right here for you